Everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with Wrestling Rampage. The three amigos are back in this bitch.
Guys, we are back with this edition of 5 Questions with WR.
WR.
That's when we answer your guys' questions that you guys send in various ways. The easiest way to do that, though, is to do it in the comment section down below. Because Facebook gets kind of iffy from time to time.
Yeah.
Questions have been lost because of Facebook, so be careful.
That's how fucking stupid Facebook is.
Yeah.
And by the way, fuck Facebook and fuck Zuckerman's famous pig. He's the owner of the motherfucker. Fuck him too.
Terrific.
Yeah, Facebook ain't so terrific, is it, Carrot Top?
But
Fuck Carrot Top bastard.
we are back with this edition of 5 Questions where we're going to answer your guys' questions that you've been sending in. And you guys have been sending in questions like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
We've been trying to keep up. If we haven't answered your question,
We'll get to it.
we'll get to it.
Give us time.
And the reason why I'm wearing the hat, the hair stuck up, that's it for
It's
that right
stuck
there.
in his fucking
See it right
hair.
there? You see it right there? That's what happens when you get it cut. But I had to get it cut. It was bothering me. So you guys just have to endure the hat. There you go.
Endure the hat, huh? Alright, guys. This, and as you guys tell by the title of this is actually 5 Questions Edge Edition.
Yes.
Where all 5 questions are Edge related.
Yes.
In one form or another. And all 5 questions are asked by a good friend of ours, Nick Kurtz.
Oh, Nick Kurtz.
Go check out his YouTube channel. He does some great work over there. Did you see the latest video that he did
Yes, I did.
of meeting Danny
Yes.
at one of the shows? I think it was DVD Freak.
Yeah.
Go check out his channel. Hit that subscribe button. Tell him WR.
He does
Yes.
great work over there.
First question is, what did you think of Edge when you first saw him? Now, Tommy, we remember seeing him on some episodes of, like, Saturday Night.
Yeah, and WCW Pro.
And WCW Pro.
Basically the jobber shows.
Because we watched a lot of WCW back then.
We were watching WWF at the time.
And we remember seeing him as a jobber.
Yep, I remember his name was Damian Stryker.
Damian Stryker.
He jobbed to the Giant and jobbed to Ming and jobbed to Kevin Sullivan.
Yep.
Basically, when he first come in, he was nothing but a jobber. That's all he was.
Now, of course, you can't tell much from jobbing except for,
Yeah.
if you could work or not. Now, we were watching WWF as well, but, that was like 96.
Yeah.
And in early 98.
Yeah.
There was these vignettes of some guy.
Yeah.
He's in
some fucking subway station.
Subway station.
Running.
Sitting in the goddamn alleyways.
Yeah.
It's like, where do they find this guy?
Yeah.
And running from place to place. It was really crazy. They do little skits of it all during what was going on at that time.
And nobody knew who this guy was. He was kind of like a loner.
Yeah.
And then you'd finally see him sometimes on the television. He'd just stand there.
Yeah, he'll just stand there.
Yeah.
And you're like, huh.
And then he finally made his debut.
Made his debut?
On Raw against Miguel Perez, of course, one of the weak-ass Los Beliquas.
Los Beliquas! So, what'd you think about Edge when you first saw him?
I'm gonna be honest, when I saw him, I was like, is that Damian Stryker?
Yeah, that's what we thought, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
It's like, is that Damian Stryker from Prime, for the Moon Match of the Week? And,
the Moon Match of the Week.
And fucking Pro and fucking Saturday Night, is that him? Because it looks like Damian Stryker.
Yeah, it was Damian Stryker.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, it's Damian Stryker from WCW who jobbed to Kevin Sullivan, the Giant, and
Sliahio!
Yeah, that's what I thought. At first.
Pops, what'd you think about Edge when you first saw him?
I thought his, the way they brought him in and everything, and his first match, I thought, well, all this right here is going to be just jobber status for him. I thought he ain't going to last very long. So, and then right there, I just put it back in the back, just forgot about it after the match is over.
No. Well, first time seeing him in the WWF, I was kind of intrigued because, you know...
Well, yeah, I was intrigued, too, because
you
I'd
see
never
these-
seen a guy come through the crowd
Yeah.
and shit like that.
You know, and just...
The only-
Just the way they did the vignettes and
Yeah.
stuff for his debut.
Yeah.
So
he was.
I was pretty intrigued.
It was kind of like the way the Sandman would come through the crowd, but Edge would come through that with that goddamn long Western coat on, like you know it's 90 degrees and you know he's out there wearing that right there damn shit.
Let's go with the next question. Thoughts on the infamous Jeff Hardy ladder spot at WrestleMania X7?
WrestleMania 17, the ladder spot. It's one of the best WrestleMania moments. One of the best because there's
Of
a lot
all time.
of them. It's one of the best WrestleMania moments because there's a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's the boyhood dream has come true for Shawn Michaels. You know, and there's
He has waited so long.
you know, and
You got the stare down at WrestleMania 18 with The Rock and Hogan.
yeah, you got the stare down at WrestleMania 18 with The Rock and Hogan. So
Stare down with Hogan and Andre. You know, you got a lot of.
You got a lot of great WrestleMania moments.
Would that be on a top 10?
Well, yeah, it'd be in the top 10.
Think it'd be top 10?
Yeah, and I enjoyed the spot too.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that great spear off the top of the ladder, and Jeff Hardy takes a big old tumble.
Yeah.
I love how Jeff sold it. Too.
So like you got it broken in half.
That's right.
Um,
I enjoyed it. It was a great WrestleMania moment.
Edge talked about that spot. That some people were like, you know, how many times did you rehearse that? I didn't rehearse that. That was one top shot.
Yeah.
How the fuck could
Edge
you
did.
rehearse that?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Edge did. He said.
I mean, of course you're gonna talk about doing it, but
Yeah.
you definitely don't want to do it more than once.
It was like
Yeah.
when they said the replay of it. It was like when they did the replay of it. It looked. People might not say, you know, well, hell, how many times did you do that? No, that was only one time thing. That was what we call in wrestling fucking luck and a half.
Because it is one of the most iconic moments from WrestleMania, especially WrestleMania X7.
Yeah, and that was a really good WrestleMania.
Really good WrestleMania.
I mean,
Minus
think
some
about
of the crappy matches on the card.
Think about how can you jump from one ladder to another and spear a guy?
Well,
I mean, think about how fucking technique and how lucky that right there was to be at that time at that right there moment.
would you put that on top 10?
Oh yes, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely put that on top 10. Luckily, nobody got seriously injured from that as well.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
And it was a really good TLC match.
We had both thumbs up for that. That was great matches.
If you guys want to go and watch, Tommy, me and you did
WrestleMania 17 review. Go check it out.
Yeah, go check
in
it
the
out.
archives.
In the archives. It was so good. We had to do part
two-parter.
2. Yeah, 2-part. That was before we got the editing.
Yeah.
but nowadays I'd actually just edit together.
Yeah.
But back then we didn't have the editing software to do it. But now, you guys go watch if you guys want to. It's a 2-parter. Go check it out. Next question. Who were some of your favorite rivals that Edge feuded with?
Oh hell.
Some of my favorite rivals that Edge has feuded with.
Yeah.
One comes to mind, John Cena.
Definitely.
When he first won the WWE Championship from John Cena. In a blasé fucking New Year's Revolution match with Carlito and Masters like they were going to win it. I'm being honest.
They're top guys, Tommy.
Kane and Angle was. And Shawn. Come on, Chris Masters and Carlito don't even deserve to be in that Elimination Chamber.
Carlito, maybe.
Well, Carlito Masters don't even deserve to be in anything besides Superstars.
Well, no, he's TNA. Chris Adonis.
Oh, he's in TNA. Is he doing the?
Well,
I
don't
is
think
he
he's
doing the
earned
tit
it.
shaking too?
Probably.
Boom, boom, boom. Gonna get that boom, boom. Is he doing that?
He's not doing anymore. Surprisingly.
That's no shock. And I enjoyed like when Edge cashed in Money in the Bank and beat Cena.
Yeah.
And the bloody John Cena. Well,
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
No, Tommy, he beat Cena.
He beat Cena.
As
And then I
Aaron
enjoyed,
said.
of course, the live sex celebration with Lita.
Yeah.
Hey, it was the highest rated Raw segment.
Uh-huh.
It was. No, it was. It was the highest rated Raw segment in that time.
And the thing that you cannot forget to me is
And I enjoyed.
if you could read McMahon's lips at the time when Edge cashed in, he told us, "Don't let me down." And
I,
bad God, he didn't let him down.
and I enjoyed his feud with Ric Flair,
Oh yeah.
where the Road Rage, where he made fun of Rick, and he done the Road Rage parody. Woo! I'm the Nature Boy. Woo! And he's got this old buddy in a figure four leg lock.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. But,
And the concerto to Flair, and
Yep.
Flair winning convulsions.
And I'll be honest, I enjoyed him and Randy Orton's rated RKO. I thought they were the only team that could take out DX.
Yep.
They were the only team to take out
Only
DX.
team that ever
Damn sure
took out
wasn't Spirit
DX.
Squad.
One Spirit Squad and what Viscera and Charlie Haas.
No, and damn sure wasn't Katie Murdoch or fucking the Highlanders or Crime Time or whatever the fuck they put in there.
Well, Crime Time can't get
Well,
nobody
they
over.
never could get a win anyway.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed, of course, his feud with The Undertaker.
Yep.
Classic.
Classic.
That was another one.
If you guys want to go and watch the 2008 reviews that me and Tommy just got done
Yes.
with, you guys can go watch those. They're in the archives, and they pretty much go over the Edge and Undertaker
Oh,
feud.
yeah.
So, go check that out. In the
I
archives.
think that's it for me.
All right, Pops, favorite feuds.
Yeah. Well, when Edge won the world title for the first time against Cena, Cena even talked about it. He said, everybody thought that all he was going to be was just a tag team champion. That's all people ever thought he was going to be until he beat me for the world title, and he shut them all up because he took that title and he ran with it. It said that there was nobody better. That he was born to do this, and that's about it for me about him. Because he was born to do this, and he had feuds with Undertaker and even Randy Orton until that they formed a tag team together, and they were the only ones to ever take out DX.
Well.
And you got to give them credit for that too. You got to give Randy Orton and Edge credit.
Yeah, because Tommy, you remember the DX versus the entire goddamn Raw roster.
Yeah.
Nobody could beat him, buddy.
They took out everybody.
Of course they did.
Everybody was either laying in the ring or outside the ring.
Any other feuds that you enjoyed, Pops?
But with Ric Flair, I tell you what, I'll put Edge in the category of the greats that we say. I think he could have great matches with anybody. And that's Edge.
Well, I ain't gonna go that far. I have a worse feud.
What's that?
Del Rio.
Oh well, okay then. Okay.
Edge and Del Rio, one of the worst.
You can't blame Edge.
Who's to blame for that?
Who do you think? Damn sure ain't Edge. It's fucking Golden Tights Del Rio.
Golden Tights.
But his feud with the Undertaker, and I think because he well respected Undertaker so much.
Oh, you remember? Undertaker, I'm gonna hurt you.
Edge and Edge, was running around the ring on him. He was funny as shit.
What that comes to mind for me is his feud with, even though it wasn't like one of the top feuds of his career, but I enjoyed it when him and Christian broke up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
In 2001.
In 2001, and they had that great ladder match
Yep.
at No Mercy 2001. Fantastic.
Very
ladder match.
underlooked match.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tired of being under your shadow.
So, I really enjoyed that personally. I didn't really understand him and Hulk Hogan as tag team champions.
Well, me neither. I think it just made Edge's happiness that he teamed with Hogan because he was there at WrestleMania 6.
Yeah.
And come on, they beat weak ass Billy and Chuck.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Billy and Chuck.
I
I'm
thought
gonna be honest, that's easy.
and I thought it was just as well as I do. One more time.
See, they
one
could
more
beat
time. All that bullshit.
Billy and Chuck, but they couldn't beat Lance Storm and Christian.
And Billy and Chuck were tag team champions.
Yeah.
Imagine that. But those would definitely come to mind as well. As far as big feuds for Edge that I really enjoyed.
And another one was him and Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
2002.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which led to Kurt Angle being bald.
That's right.
So,
Hair match.
and if you guys want to go watch the 2002 pay-per-view
In the archives.
it's in the archives. So go check that out as well.
He knocked him out, then woke him up before he could see his hair that he didn't have.
Let's go with the next question. Favorite match Edge had in the Ruthless Aggression era. Now, I will say this about this. Ruthless Aggression era for most people is from 2002 to 2007.
Yeah.
Right? Or 2008, whatever it is. You also got to realize this, too. For a big part of that time, Edge was injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that he ended up breaking his arm.
Yeah.
I know that he hurt his back.
Mm-hmm.
And, especially 2004, he was
Yeah.
out for a while.
Yes, he was.
He was out for most of 2004. And a lot of the end of 2003. So you didn't really see Edge a lot during that
No.
time. But what would be your favorite match from his?
Him and his feud with Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero?
Yeah, and it wasn't really it was like a mid-card feud because Eddie Guerrero wasn't no top guy then, and Edge was the same way.
Mm-hmm.
But they always had good fucking matches.
Two young guys, two hungry
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, fuck it. They want to show that they could be main eventers.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
and I enjoyed their fucking main event match on SmackDown when they had it.
SmackDown.
Yeah, when SmackDown was better than Raw at that time. I'm
Um,
gonna be honest. In 2002, I thought SmackDown was better than Raw.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
well, actually, for quite a bit there, I thought that SmackDown
SmackDown
was
was
better
better.
than Raw.
Yeah, me too.
I would go from, like you said, I'd even, from 2002 to about 2004 maybe.
Yeah,
I think SmackDown was more than,
better than Raw.
Yeah, it was more than Raw was.
And then
And-
fucking Raw took all the SmackDown guys,
Yeah, of
basically.
course it did,
Just like they did before, back then.
yeah. Shake things up.
Yeah.
Like they did before, you know.
He didn't shake
Like
the shit
they
up.
did when they had the draft when Dean Ambrose was champ. You know, they took all the goddamn kids.
We
Yeah.
took all the kids.
They took all the kids from SmackDown.
We need kids.
Pops, is there a favorite match of yours?
For that right there, the Ruthless Aggression area, Edge wasn't around that too much.
well,
that
I mean,
time.
he was there for a while, but most of his injuries was during that
Yeah,
time.
but to me, it was a big feud because it was two jobbers going. To me, it was two young guys, two guys that didn't know too much about the business.
Well, not
Just going at-
jobbers.
Well, but they were young.
Two mid-carders.
But they wanted to they wanted to prove what they had, and I think they did that with that little bitty feud that they had with each other.
I would go with, I guess technically this would be maybe 06, but him and Mick Foley at WrestleMania 22.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of a highlight,
Yeah.
especially for that WrestleMania, because WrestleMania 22 wasn't that, to me.
Yeah, WrestleMania 22, I should know, we reviewed that piece
Yes,
of shit.
we reviewed that WrestleMania.
That WrestleMania was the shits.
It was not that good of a WrestleMania.
No, it was fucking shitty WrestleMania.
I got one too. The shampoo deal.
The shampoo
Yeah,
deal
shampoo deal.
with him and Booker T.
Yeah, that was great. That just over that right there started a big feud.
They fought over fucking
Yeah,
shampoo.
Japanese shampoo.
The
at that.
Japanese shampoo.
He stole from me. He stole from me.
You see it. remember what the commercial goes?
Yeah.
But
But yeah, WrestleMania 22 was the shits.
WrestleMania 22
The only good
was
match.
not that good.
Yeah, and the show stealer was the Mick Foley and Edge match in a hardcore match.
Yes.
That was it.
Go watch that match.
Great fucking match.
Fantastic
I
match.
think they beat the hell out of one another.
Edge even. No. Mick was talking about it. He goes, yeah, because he called his wife, and his wife goes, "Is Edge okay? What about me?"
What about me?
But which that was good to show that to show that
And it boosted Edge.
it did boost Edge.
Yeah.
Come on, even Mick Foley did the same thing for Orton.
Yeah.
See, that's how good Mick Foley was. And then,
Except for
when he does it with hacks,
like
Yeah.
Joey Ryan,
like fucking John Holmes over here, John Holmes Jr.
John Holmes Jr.
That you put in the dryer.
You see, that right there goes to show you,
He's the short
yeah,
John Holmes.
how good Mick Foley was,
Fuck
because
Joey Ryan.
Mick Foley
Shit.
made them both stars.
Yeah, like
He made Orton a star.
Well,
he made Edge a
actually,
star.
that's one of the things you could say, because Mick was the one that put Randy Orton on the map in 04,
yeah,
Yes, he did.
especially with a Backlash match,
yeah.
which you guys can go watch me and Ty was
Another
reviewing the
great
archives.
No,
And I'm gonna be honest, that's when I was an Orton fan back then.
Oh yeah. What
And I
about
was-
Sleeveless now?
No, not a fan of Sleeveless now.
Yeah. I hear voices in my head.
I hear that all the fucking time, right? Let's go with the last question for this edition of 5 Questions.
Alrighty.
The Edge edition.
Uh-huh.
If WWE actually took care of Edge, do you think he would have retired at the early age that he had?
Well,
Or do you think he probably would have retired anyway without injuries?
I'll be honest, I think he was going to retire anyway.
Think so?
Yeah. Come on, you're working with Del Rio, I would retire. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Because in Edge, and a lot of people say, was Edge a Raw guy or SmackDown? He was a SmackDown guy.
Through and through.
Yeah.
No, he was.
He was.
He was the saving grace.
Well, because, I mean,
He
of
would
fucking
always
SmackDown.
say-
The two guys that were the
Yeah.
saving grace of fucking SmackDown that stayed there longer than anybody was Edge and The Undertaker.
Edge,
So those two, to
yeah.
me, I consider SmackDown guys.
Edge would always say, I always felt like, and you got guys, what he always said, SmackDown's always been my home.
You know, to me, I consider Edge and The Undertaker were SmackDown guys. And so was JBL. I'll put him third.
Yeah, JBL
He
was
was
there.
a SmackDown guy, too.
No,
So was Eddie.
he's a wrestling
God.
Yeah. Yeah, so those were the 4 guys who were actually SmackDown guys with fucking Edge, Undertaker, JBL, and Eddie Guerrero.
Why do you think you just would have retired anyway? I mean, I
understand.
I understand you don't want to work with
Yeah, I would say I want my retirement, too.
But
Yeah, come on, he was always getting injured.
Yeah.
And he probably got tired of getting injured all the damn time. He probably got tired of fucking going through the needle and going and getting cut on and fucking and then come back and then so all of a sudden he gets injured again and you get tired of that.
Yeah.
So me, if I was fucking WWE, I'd hire Edge right now as a fucking agent.
Yeah.
If it was me.
Well, there has been these
Scope talent.
rumblings.
I heard these rumor
The rumblings.
Yeah.
I heard these.
He's coming
I
back
heard-
for one more
I heard
match.
these rumor and indie windows that Edge is supposedly. Well, it's okay. He can spear somebody every now and then, like
Well,
he did at SummerSlam.
I heard something about he may be in the Rumble.
Now I believe that when I see it when I watch Royal Rumble, but I don't think he will be. But I'll keep an eye out to see if Edge is coming.
Yeah.
Is he number 1? No. How about number 30? No. Well, I guess he ain't in the
Well, I guess
Rumble.
he ain't in the Rumble.
Who we gonna have? And speaking of that, who the fuck's gonna be the surprise entrance in these Royal Rumbles? You know, in
Somebody
this
can
year.
still go, hopefully.
Yeah, probably. Hope it ain't no has been.
Yeah.
You know.
Never wasn't.
Or never was. Please don't bring in no indie guy. Like fucking a Joey Ryan or something.
They might bring Joey Ryan in.
Well, nah, he's with Impact.
Well, who would want him on their roster anyway? But I'm gonna be honest, I think Edge should be he should be a fucking agent. If I was in WWE, I would hire Edge as an agent.
Mhm.
I would. And I think the
Is
reason
that along with his Legends deal as well?
fucking add to his
Yeah.
Legends deal. Because goddamn, like Edge knows a lot about the wrestling business. Come on, he can identify with the guys that ain't doing shit that WWE's doing with. Because he had to endure it.
Yeah, he had to endure it, yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
he had
fucking
to do
doing goddamn
There
not
was-
being booked or not.
There
being
was plenty of
fucking
times.
doing shitty shit or.
I know there's plenty of times he's back there eating catering.
Well, see, I mean, that's also the thing, too, is, I mean, he won 2001 King of the Ring. You were thinking,
All right, he's getting a push,
he's getting a push.
and he didn't really get a
He didn't get a
push.
Didn't really get a push. 2002, he's working with Kurt Angle. Like,
Great matches.
great matches. Didn't really get up there.
Didn't
With
2000
Eddie Guerrero.
make
you
him
know?
anything.
2003, 2004, kind of injury prone
And
at
then,
that
and
point.
then he was
Yeah.
Intercontinental Champion. You know, he's
Working with
basically-
Kane.
Yeah, working with Kane, working with Randy Orton.
Matt Hardy.
And
Yeah.
that was another great feud.
Yeah.
That
Matt
is
Hardy.
another great feud.
Yeah.
This
Another
is for
great
you,
feud.
Charles. My other favorite feud is Edge and Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
And it's all because of Edge. Fuck Matt Hardy.
It's killed or be killed, Adam.
And I love the will not die, but Edge made him die at SummerSlam 05, didn't he? See you later, Matt. That's probably why he went delightful.
Delightful.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I think it's because he got tired of being cut up on and fucking and coming back and not fucking getting hurt always.
Pops.
I think, I really don't think he would retired. I think he'd have kept it up because when he come back to say that he had to retire, he was crying biggest time that he was doing his little retirement speech, and he really said that most people think this is done with smoke and mirrors. I wished it was, but it's not. People get hurt here, and that's when he told him that I am being forced to retire. It's better that I feel like it's better. I went to talk to a lot of friends. Edge, Christian been my friend for almost 20 years, and he said I went to talk to him, and he said it's better for you to walk out now than maybe not walk out at all.
Uh-huh.
So he chose the time to he left on his own merits.
I mean, you can't really blame WWE for this.
No.
Because,
No.
I mean, it is wrestling.
Yeah.
Things are going to happen.
They're more concerned with the person's health.
Yeah, I mean, taking care of WWE, I wouldn't say that much, but
Yeah.
I would say that, because anything can happen at any given time. It didn't really matter. But, because, what they do is something dangerous anyway.
You got to look at this right here. Wait, they put their bodies on the line every match that they have. Y'all know. Look at the damn ladder matches that they've all had together. Every one of those guys was in that match, and those ladder matches put their bodies on the line every night. You really can't blame, what happens inside that ring, because that's what they get paid for. They get paid to entertain people.
And you're going to get hurt sometimes. Yeah. That's just the way it is. And, unfortunately, sometimes problems can arise like that.
Yeah.
I think that, to me, if he did not get injured, I think he still would have been wrestling for a little bit longer.
A little bit longer, yeah.
I wouldn't say a lot, maybe a few years at the most, and then he probably would have retired.
Yeah, I would have made him like what a Big Show and a Kane as part-time.
Goodwill ambassador?
Basically.
Yeah.
Give him something.
I seen Big Show just returned a little
He
while ago.
returned. He's still in great shape. I wish he was back in that shape back then.
Well, see, he was limping and stuff last time we seen him.
Yeah.
And what did he got? What was it, hip replacement? I think.
And he's back, and he looks great.
Yeah, he looks great. He looks.
A lot of
fantastic.
people say, "Oh man, I'm tired of seeing him." Well, should be lucky he's even there.
But,
See, that's the thing. People want
Yeah.
to disrespect guys like Big Show
Yeah.
and Kane, and
Yeah.
saying they're has-beens or fucking shit like this.
Here's-
Well, you know what? They done more stuff in their whole goddamn fucking wrestling years than fucking what these indie marks have done their whole goddamn life.
And
I'm being honest.
here's the thing that I think too.
All these goddamn
what Edge
fucking indie
told
marks.
when he made his last speech, he said, "Whether you all hated me or liked me, every night I come through that curtain, I tried to give you the best
And
entertainment I could ever
That's
give you."
another thing. People say, "Oh, why is Edge in the Hall of Fame?" All because he's
Well,
injured.
that's what I was gonna get to.
Yeah.
Edge Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he deserved to be in the fucking Hall of
Yep.
Fame.
Pops.
No doubt.
Come on, how many times was he fucking world champion?
Was it 7?
11 times.
Well, I think it was 7, and then he was like WWE champion like 3 times. So.
You know, fuck.
So altogether, he was like 11
Every
times.
time.
So goddamn, yeah, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
2-time Royal Rumble winner.
Yeah, fucking
Or
King
one
of the
time.
Ring winner.
Was it 1 time or 2 times? It was something like that.
Like we did a little segment that they did with Orton when Orton was champion, going against Daniel Bryan, and Orton told him, said you would have been 10 times champion. Well, evidently you didn't read the resume that I had put up there. I was 11 times champion, but this isn't about me. This is about him.
But most definitely deserves his WWE Hall of Fame status.
Yeah.
And that's it for this edition of
it.
5
That's it.
Questions with WR. Hope that you guys enjoyed this Edge edition.